Hey guys, welcome back to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal. If you're new here, I'm a full-time mom. My husband and 3 boys, and I live in the great state of Texas. And today is March the 31st. It is my once-a-month paycheck. I only get paid once a month. So today we're going to cash envelope and sinking fund stuff from my payday. So if you're interested in that, please stick around and we'll get right at it. All right, welcome everybody. If you are new again, so glad to have you here. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're not new here, welcome back. It is once a month payday. It's my favorite day of the month because it's the only day that I get paid. So if everybody would please give this video a thumbs up, it sure does help let me know which content that you like to see. If you are new here, and I know there are a few new friends, I wanted to let you know what you're looking at. These are my monthly cash envelopes. Since I get paid once a month, the monthly amount goes in these, and every week I take the weekly amount and put it into my actual wallet. These are my sinking funds, all of my sinking funds, and I do have a lot of them are in this binder. And I will explain as we go through. I make all of my own envelopes. If you are interested in them, I'll leave a link to my Etsy shop below. Or if you have questions or need them custom made, you can always just email me. I love doing custom work and I do quite a bit of that. So I didn't want to make today's video long. We are not doing a weekly check-in right now. We're going to do that on this Friday when my husband gets paid. I will do my weekly check-in for Friday, and we will cash envelope and sinking fund stuff from his payday just a couple days from now. So with that being said, let's get the cash. And I did pull up my little charging station because I need it this week. So we're going to go through the money super quick and get it into the right slots. It is kind of jumbled up, so I wanted to have the little organizer to help with that. If you are new here, I have been trying in 2021 to use what I have at home and not spend money or purchase things. I love the way that people have little things to hold their cash. So it was almost 2 whole months. I was looking around my house trying to figure out what I could use. And we have 2 of these charging stations that we use to charge like battery packs and cell phones and devices and things of that nature. So I grabbed one of them and used it in a video not too long ago, and it worked out really, really well. And so I am going to use it today because I've got a lot of smaller bills to stuff this time. My once a month paychecks, I tend to have a lot more smaller bills because allowance goes into this one and all of that. So I'm going to put all of that money right here so that you guys can see it, and we're going to get started. So we're going to start with sinking funds today because the cash envelopes take just a bit longer. I'm just going to open up my binder and take my sinking funds out. These are my sinking funds. Again, if you are new here, this is a Happy Planner Skinny Classic is the size on this one. Oops, and now I'm throwing things all over my office. And then I make the envelopes that you guys are going to see me use. So I may have to move a couple of things around. I think I am. I'm going to move my cash over here and move my candle here without setting anything on fire. And that way I can put my sinking funds here. So the first one that we're going to stuff, and they're not in order of what's in my binder, but it's going to be medical, which is back here. It's my pretty little unicorns. And this was a new sinking fund that I just added in March. We had not previously had this sinking fund. I was only able to put $7 in it in March, and that definitely got consumed really, really quickly. So we're going to go ahead and put in $331. We're going to deposit $28. And guys, that's just what it ended up being. So it's not always a round number. $28 was all that we could do this time. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 5 and 3 ones. So that gives us $20, $25, $26, $27, $28 for medical. Oh, look, it's ripped. Y'all, I've been getting some crusty money lately from the bank. But you know what? It all spends the same. So that one's medical. The next one is going to be birthday. Now, again, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, my oldest son just celebrated his 15th birthday on March the 27th. So this fund is completely depleted. We used it, and boy, did we use it well. We had a blast. So I'm going to go ahead on 3/31. I'm going to go ahead and deposit $140, and that's going to give us, oops, wait, I'm lying to you. We took that number down. It's going to be $100 because we don't have another birthday until August the 1st, which is my daddy. So, in birthday, you know what? Without my little cheat sheet, I don't know which denomination I got. Hang on a second, guys. Let me grab that. So sorry about that, y'all. I had to look back at my sheet. We're going to do two 50s. So 50, 100, and that gives us the $100 for birthdays. Okay. The very next sinking fund that we're going to do is clothing. It is right here. This fund is also depleted. We bought some spirit wear for my son's baseball team. So you'll see that Spartans right there. That is my middle son's baseball team. My husband got a hat. We got some hoodies. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to put $50 back in this fund. And for that, I'm just going to take a 50. You know, it's hard for me to see my sinking funds be empty. And I was watching Stephanie's video over at Life and Debt. And she has the same feeling, like when she actually uses a sinking fund, you get this sort of moment, you know, but that's okay. All right, so the next one is going to be back to school, which I think is up here, right here. All right, so it says in the back to school envelope, we should have 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And today we're going to add $100. So on 3/31, add 100, and that should give us $700. So I'm going to grab a 100, and we'll count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Lucky number 7. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a good Wednesday? Little hump day? I hope you are. Next one that we're going to fund is miscellaneous, which is right here. Normally we do my live on Wednesdays, but we did it last night because my son has a scrimmage tonight. So I'm so grateful. I had so much fun at the live last night, and seeing you guys and talking with you gave me such a lift of my spirit and inspired me just like you always do. I'm so grateful. This one is going to get $50, so I'm just going to take $150 and put it in miscellaneous. So I will miss you guys tonight, but I will see you next week for sure. And I am probably going to have to change my live next week because we just got notified he has a scrimmage on Tuesday night and Wednesday night, so I may even be doing my live on Monday. Who knows? I just definitely don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? All right, so next we're going to do vehicle tags, which is right here. We renew in January and February of each year. This says I should have $18, so that's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and it is going to again today get $18. So this is our second stuffing of this envelope since renewing, and we should have 36 when we're done. So I'm going to grab a 10, a 5, and 3 ones, and we'll put those in the right order. All right, so 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Freak, I gotta have my money facing the right way, y'all. Oh, nope. All right. So next is Amazon Prime. it is this pretty envelope here. It says here I should have $40. So that's 20, 30, 40. And we do $10 a month because it's $119 for renewal. We renew in January. So I'm going to put that $10, and that's going to bump us all the way up to $50. So I'm just going to grab a 10. Look at this crusty money, y'all. Really? 20, 30, 40, 50. It's like, it's the saddest little $10 bill. He can't even stand on his own. Look at him. He's so sad. Like, strong $20 bill, stunned. Okay, anyway, I'll quit playing with the dollars. So we renew in January, and Amazon Prime is, I think, $119 or $120, so that's what we do for that. And that is our last sinking fund stuffing. So I'm going to go ahead and close these up, and we're going to move over to our cash envelopes. All right, for our cash envelopes, we do it two different systems. I have my monthly amount and my weekly amount. This marker goes with my sinking funds. So I'm going to open up my cash envelopes here and throw those up here. I'm going to have to put my new ones in because Easter's this Sunday and I won't need those anymore. If you are new here, this is my Filofax Saffiano wallet. This is a Happy Planner Skinny Mini book, and I make the little envelopes for it, and that's what I use in my envelope or in my wallet, and it holds my little Sharpie here. So what I do is I open both of these up, and we do the monthly amount and the weekly amount on the once a month, and then every Friday I transfer from my monthly into my weeklies. So here's how we work groceries. We do what they call sort of a hybrid method. I leave 80% of my grocery money in the bank for online ordering. I take 20% of it out in cash. So for our monthly allotment, our monthly grocery budget is $1,000. If you have never seen my videos on why our grocery budget is the way that it is, I'll try and link one above so that you get a better understanding. With the dietary restrictions in our house, it's what we need to do. So here we're going to put that we put 200 in, and then we're going to take 50 out for week 1. So we're going to do 200 and then 150. And when we do that, the way that I work all of my monthly cash envelopes is I take my monthly amount, I divide it by 4 weeks, and that's what amount gets transferred every week. So for this envelope, I do in increments of $50. So I'm going to put these 3 in here for the 150. And then right here, I'm going to put 331, and I'm going to put week 1 money, and I'm going to add 50, and that'll give me a balance of 50. And then look and see, 20, 40, 50. All right, so put that one back, and put this, now I'm going to make a mess. 50, 100, 150, 150 goes in here, and those will be for the next 3 Fridays. Not starting this Friday the 2nd, because that's what this is for. So it'll be for the 9th, the 15th, and the 22nd or 23rd, whatever that Friday ends up being. Then on the 30th, we will restock, because that is, again, my once a month pay. So we'll have 4 Fridays come out of this one, and then on April the 30th, we'll restock the monthly amount in here and week 1 in here. So next we have gasoline. So we are changing things a little bit up in this category. If you've watched previous monthly cash envelope stuffing videos, then you know that I normally put $60 on my husband's PayPal card for his, and I put $140 in cash in these. This month, however, I have taken my gas budget down A little bit I'm giving the difference to my husband because with running back and forth to baseball practices and stuff, we're consuming a little more gas. So I'm going to be putting $120, which is $30 a week, into mine. So we're going to take the monthly card here, put today's date, which is a 3/31. We're going to deposit $120. And then I go ahead and write week 1, and I will take out 30 of those dollars. So we'll start with that $120 balance, take away 30, that's going to leave us with 90. Again, this $30, I take it out in increments, so it's going to be 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So $30 is going to end up going into this envelope. And then we will put the rest into the weeklies. And the way that I do that is I stack $30 on top of $30 because that's what I'll take out each week. We're going to make sure we have 90, 20, 30, 50, 60, 80, and 90. So this will go back into the monthly cash envelope. And then we will take that 30 and put it into this cash envelope. And it says here that I should still have $20 available. And I don't. I have 10. So somewhere along the way, I have forgotten to record $10. So I'm going to write that in and try and figure out what I did there. I will put today's date on 3/31. That I'm adding week 1, and that I'm adding $30 for a total of $40. I have about a quarter of a tank as of today, so I will probably end up having to use this really soon. There's 20, 30, and 40. Gasoline, gas prices are going up, you guys. My goodness, my goodness. All right, so we'll flip that one over. We'll flip this one over, and we are at our eating out. So eating out gets $100 a month, which is $25 per week. And as I mentioned last time, I was 100% positive we were going to use that, and we did. So on 3/31, we're going to put in the full $100, and then we're going to take out week 1 for 25. And that'll leave us with 75. So what I do is take my 4 20s and my 4 5s. And I'm going to take week 1 and sit it right here. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm putting back $75. So 20, 25, 45, 50, 70, 75. So I'm going to put that back in my monthly. We can be all done with that, and then we will put our weekly into the wallet. So on 3/31, we're going to put in $25. And that'll give us a balance of $25. My son had wings, so 20 and 5. My son had wings and white cake with chocolate buttercream, homemade chocolate buttercream frosting on it for his birthday, and he enjoyed every minute of it. All right, we're going to dip into pets. This is one of those categories that you're going to see that we paid for some food and for their shots and appointments, and there should be $100 in the envelope. I have 50, 100. Today on 3/31, we are going to add $100, and that will give us a total of $200. And y'all, my sweet little Shih Tzu Boomer, he's been having some GI, gastrointestinal issues. I'm going to have to probably use this and take him to the vet and get some testing done. So 100, 150, 200. I'm a little worried about him because, you know, those small dogs, sometimes they have some pretty serious health concerns. Okay, so other than that, you know what? I forgot to stuff household. I have money for household, and I have to figure out, I've got to make an envelope that says household because I decided to break it up in a week by week, just like I do my cash envelopes. So I'm going to grab my household envelope out of my sinking funds and move it into a cash envelope so that we can do that. So give me just one second. All right, so I went over and took the household envelope out of my sinking funds binder. We're going to put it into this, and I think I want to put it maybe behind groceries, since that's kind of how I spend it. And I will make a household one for my wallet, but for right now I'm just going to stick it in my grocery envelope, and I will get that envelope made before next week. So what we're going to do on 3/31, and this is a little bit tricky, so it's $100, and then taking out week one, whoops, would be taking out $25. So there should be $75 in the envelope. However, I spent the $25 on household because I did a Sam's and Walmart pickup today. You guys will see that in Saturday's grocery haul and meal plan. And I bought some paper towels and some glass cleaner with that $25. So I do have the $75 to put in here. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be 3 20s, because it's $25 a week, right? And 3 5s, and it's all going to stay in this envelope because, again, I spent this week's money. So let's make sure that we have $75. There's 20, 25, 45, 50, 75. And I will put that right behind grocery here. And I don't have to put money in my grocery envelope because I spent it. So I will get my envelope made before Friday the 9th would be the next time that we move money out of these into any other envelopes. So the only other thing that I have to stuff is allowance. Now, as you guys know, allowance, I have $5 in here, and I know exactly who that goes to. That goes to RJ. And this is from last Saturday, and I just didn't get it moved in. And I need to keep the little post-it on here that it was from 3/27 and put that in his allowance. So everybody else already took theirs, and it is spent. So I will write 3/31, and the way that we work it is we put $15 a week per child. $15 a week, $5 per child. So that's a total of $60 that we add in, and it's all in 5s, and that's going to give us a balance of $60. And so we're going to count these out: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So all of these, and I will put the little post-it tabs on them later to identify which week. All of these go in the allowance envelope, and that stays in here until Saturday. And then all that's left is the 20 for me and the 20 for my husband for allowance. And as you can see, all of my little slots are empty, which means that, yay, I did it. I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to put back in my Filofax. This is my wallet. And I'm going to put my $20 in my little pocket here. It will not last long. I can't hang on to my allowance, you guys, or fun money, or whatever you want to call it. It goes pretty quickly. So I'm going to put my little binder back in here. So again, Happy Planner, Skinny Mini. We will do our weekly check-in, and you guys will get to see what I've spent and what I've spent it on. These are my monthly cash envelopes, so I will put those away. And again, this and my sinking funds are in the Happy Planner Skinny Classic. And that is it for today, you guys. A really quick little monthly paycheck cash envelope stuffing. We will do my husband's bi-weekly paycheck on Friday, and that's when I'll do my weekly check-in. And then you guys will see a grocery haul and meal plan on Saturday. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, you guys. And for those of you that attended last night's live event, you are the main reason that I had the energy and the willpower to get back at it and do what I was supposed to do today. And it's my fun place, right? This is happiness for me because it's creative and it's fun, and it helps me with my goals and things that I have. So thank you again to everyone for being there last night and for being such an incredible group of people. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having an amazing week. I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.